Good morning, traders. I'm Dan Pavlonis, Senior Market Strategist here at RJO Futures, here to talk about the currencies. This morning we're seeing the dollar taper off. We've been seeing this the last couple of days. It looks like technically there's a little bit of a top building in the market. Overall, I expect the market to resume its uptrend, but right now in the near term, looking at all of the things that are going on geopolitically and the data that we saw last night out of the EU GDP, we saw German GDP and Japan's new machine orders. Came out pretty much, there was a build in new machine orders, but it was still less than expectations. German GDP was kind of abysmal, and the Eurozone is pretty much flat. So with all that stuff going on, I think ultimately we should theoretically see a weaker euro to help boost a lot of these numbers. But what we're seeing right now is kind of a pause because I think of all the geopolitical risks that's going on right now. We're seeing things that are going on at Gaza. The ceasefire ended yesterday. We're seeing the situation in Ukraine, and then we're also seeing everything that's going on in Iraq right now as we're moving, or the IS is moving closer to the oil field. So that, I think, puts a lot of pressure on Yellen maybe to pause the forecast of raising rates, which I think theoretically devalues the dollar in some extent. So it's kind of what we're looking at right now. I think technically we're seeing, again, a top in the dollar, and I think a lot of it has to do with the geopolitical risk. And if we do see a pullback, I think it might create long-term buying opportunities. So if you have any questions, you want to discuss this in fuller context, feel free, give me a call. Dan Pavlonis, Senior Market Strategist. Thank you. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.